Today we want to welcome you to the Indy Center for Conflict Resolution. It's a program that falls under the Indy Public Safety Foundation in partnership with the city's Office of Public Health and Safety. Its goal is simple: to solve conflicts with words, not weapons.
We came into this room, there was a conference type table and other people sitting around the table. They introduced everybody, and so I had a good feeling about it.
For Angela Coe, a verbal disagreement with a neighbor over landscaping quickly turned into something more. I
live in a neighborhood and I have trees, I love my trees, and my neighbor called the Mayor's Action Center and I guess made a complaint or whatever.
That's when Coe turned to the Indy Center for Conflict Resolution, or ICCR, to see if the issue could be resolved.
When I came in, it was like, I can say what's on my mind and just kind of release everything. And that's what I did. Like literally, that's what I did. But I felt better, and I was heard, he was heard, and that's, I think, why we were able to reach an agreement.
The service is completely free of charge and confidential, offering impartial and effective conflict resolution services.
A lot of times with conflict, you just want to be validated, right? You want somebody to hear what your conflict is and help validate your concerns.
If both participants agree to the service, they each answer a series of intake questions to ensure ICCR's trained mediators understand the conflict and who is involved. If only one party agrees to the service, the ICCR team can provide conflict coaching in the hopes they can use the tools and resources learned to better manage the conflict. Mediators can address various types of conflicts, such as those between landlords and tenants, employers and employees, police and the community, consumers and businesses, families, neighbors, and individuals.
We totally just break down all those barriers, and then we provide the space for them to actually have a conversation, and then for them to be able to leave and being like, okay, I have your number. They may not be like having cookouts, later, but they are going to they're going to be able to communicate with one another.
As for Coe, she believes if she had not turned to ICCR, things might have played out differently.
Would it have been resolved without coming here? I don't think so. Because oftentimes it results in court, protective orders, violence. And so if they could just know that this exists and take that time to come in, whether they do a virtual mediation or in person, I think it really would make a difference.
There are a limited number of conflicts the ICCR will not mediate. That includes domestic violence incidents and those that are currently making its way through the legal system. If you're interested in learning more about ICCR or its services, you could head to the website at the bottom of your screen.